Greetings to William, this is Aridif, that is Aridif, and this is its spell. As we understand, you have queries for us, and you may express those queries after we express our own 2 points that we have always shared. First, that all of you are loved, and secondly, that this is our greatest excitement. You may continue with your query.
All right, thank you, Ardif. Our question here.
Yeah.
Our question is from Chad for you. Chad says, love and light to all of you wonderful beings. My question is for Ardif, please. I was recently given a crystal skull that is tied to the energy of the Mitchell-Hedges crystal skull. So now I currently have one skull from Bashar that is tied to his energy, and one from a very close friend who is with me this evening, which is tied to the energy and knowledge of the Mitchell-Hedges crystal skull. There was a transmission where I had asked you about my ties to the crystal skulls from Atlantis and the Council of 13. I am trying to understand how to pull the knowledge from these crystal skulls. I believe in that transmission you had said that I put the knowledge and energy into one of the crystal skulls from Atlantis. I would like to know how to extract that knowledge, energy, understanding, and expansion to use it in this current physical reality for the benefit of others and my own knowledge going forth on this new path I've developed. Love and light to you all, and thank you, Arda, for taking my question and sending love to us all.
Yes, of course. In the Atlantean co-creation, there were multiple Atlantean beings, many that were numerical in consciousness, and also other forms of extra-dimensional consciousness that placed their own energy embedded within that crystal skull format. As you are aware, crystals itself are designed to receive and store data at great rates above and beyond all of your computer technology in this moment, and also for the next 100 years of computer technology, unless you are breaking through past the quantum computing mechanism into the crystalline formed, conscious connected form of technology. When working with the crystal skull, reminding yourself that you are as multifaceted and as filled with data and information as, not as a conscious thought, but as an understand feeling. You are understanding the nature of your own consciousness expressed throughout one lifetime. In that Atlantean region, you are focusing your energy upon that consciousness. You are expanding the nature of your own consciousness as you are doing it, and you are under the realization that you will sift through unbelievable amounts of data that are embedded within this crystalline skull. Now, for the common misnomers of the majority of human collective consciousness, that certain crystal skull groupings are related to certain formed energies, and of course, this is correct, that the direct lineage in which sets of skulls are related to one another, but the energy that formats all crystal skulls, even to those who have created false skulls from the human perspective in your modern age and worked with him from true crystalline spectrum, they are still embedding old knowledges and new knowledges within. So understanding first the capacity for the skull is important, but understanding the nature of all the interconnectedness is also highly essential. And as you work from that level of understanding, opening your empathic nature and your telepathic formed nature, simply observing your own spectral energy embedded within that skull in this lifetime, and drawing it back to your Atlantean counterpart will help you unfold your previously held encounter, your previously held embedding, and the rest of the consciousness that would align with the vibrational spectrum that you hold in this time, should and will be extracted. First of all, there are barriers that are within your own mental capacity as well, as are there with most humans who work with that crystalline skull. And that barrier is that it is difficult to find the exact nature of the information. Some humans hold less belief of that system and are able to extract much more fluidly. Others hold greater levels of that same and would not be able to work with it in the same capacity that even yourself in this moment are able to work from. But the more that you align yourself with understanding that it would take human lifetimes to download all of the information that is embedded is important. Secondly, knowing the level of fractal consciousness that you were in the moment, that you embedded it in that incarnation is important. We cannot give you the information of what your vibration was in that time. You are aware of your component of Atlantean culture. You are aware of the Atlantean heritage that runs with all Earth-based consciousness. But to understand that specific incarnation would do no justice through our own words. Only your own empathic, telepathic, and telepathic formed up understanding of that incarnation will be the greater unlocking of that key. We wish to also express that as you work with that understanding, to open your third chakra tremendously, as your sense of self is similar in this incarnation as it was then, but then you held much less limiting overall beliefs and structures of energy flows as well. We thank you for this.
Thank you, Aridif.
Yes, of course.